Hello, my name is Karrina Pitman and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to talk about ingredients on the back of the nutrition label that you'll see in the grocery store. In my last couple of videos, we went over carbs, we went over fat, protein, and calories. So you could check those out. I do one-on-one coaching down below if you want to get started on your goals and don't know where to go and need some guidance and really don't want to think about it. So let me know down below. I do have a Calendly link below, or you can just reach out to me on Instagram. So we're gonna compare two different products and understanding an ingredient list. Ingredient lists are important, could be important to look at. If you are just now getting into your fitness journey and health journey, I wouldn't stress about it too much. I really don't suggest doing that. Start small. However, if you are just curious about it, this video is perfect for you. So if we look at the ingredient list on these pumpkin seeds, you could see there are only a couple ingredients. So on the ingredients, we have organic sprouted pumpkin seeds and sea salt, 2. That is freaking fantastic. That's perfect. There is literally nothing in here that is preservatives filled with anything. And that is the trick with the marketing gimmicks in the grocery store, in just the way our food system is now. The less ingredients, the better for you. The easier it is for your body to process. Think about it that way. So when you have 2 ingredients, you know exactly what is going in your body: sea salt and pumpkin seeds. Simple. So every bit of calories that are in this food, on this food label, is coming from that food directly. The more food you have in your home that habitually is easier to grab, that you don't have to think about, that are healthy and have less ingredients, the better. Now, the next thing. This is different. Now, I don't like to say bad or good. I think to say moderation is okay. So in this case, I, being pregnant right now, love cereal. However, I decided to go about it in a way of, first of all, I don't like to do food dyes, so that's out of question. Secondly, I do like to look at ingredients. So Whole Foods has their form of Lucky Charms, and it is dye-free, and it's organic, but that doesn't matter too much. So, but you can notice that on the Whole Foods ingredient list for the cereal, because it is processed, is much longer. So you can see here that there is quite a bit of ingredients in here. So we have whole grain, gluten-free oat flour, okay, simple. Rice flour, simple, because it's just a gluten-free product, so of course they're gonna have that. Organic marshmallow, and so it explains what's that filled with. Organic cane sugar, rosemary extract, and mainly just what they're using to get the color. So apple, carrots, spirulina, gelatin, cornstarch, and sea salt. In general, this ingredient list, although it is longer, is not really that bad, because it is using more natural ingredients other than, you know, having the cane sugar in it. But other than that, it is on the better side of things. So when looking at an ingredient list, in general, the more ingredients, I just like to steer away from it. So if you find something like this, or like this long, or this long, like if I'm in the grocery store and I pick up something like that, I put it down immediately, because most of the time, the ingredients that are in that thing, if you cannot, rule of thumb, if you cannot pronounce it, put it down. Just you don't need it. Like, you don't need it if you cannot pronounce it. That's like one big rule of thumb. And then just understanding, but really the main thing about ingredients is the closer to the source it is, in general, the easier it is going to be for your body to process, because it's less bioengineered, it is less thrown through machines, and who knows what happens in these factories. So the closer you get to the source, the better. And that's just what it comes down to. Ingredients are, I mean, the great thing about the internet is you can literally Google any ingredient and it will explain what that is, and you can make that executive decision If you want to feed that to you and your family, the better, the quicker, the closest the source it is, the better for you. So let me know what you think down below if you have any questions, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.